I do have hopes based upon how tonight went as far as the structure of this merger tour that hopefully next week it isn't the very first challenge back isn't like, okay, well, six are going to be eligible to vote and six of you are safe. Then I totally
Oh,
return the
oh.
right to just be like, screw this again and the structure stinks.
Bill, I would count on that happening. I've done it every,
Right.
and this thing, like I said before, this show is the same every episode. I bet you if we go back and look, whatever it's 7 or 8, it's happening. It's 100% happening. And I don't mean to be negative,
I,
but like
as I'm
it's
saying
the
this out
same.
loud, I'm actually remembering myself saying something to you last season, Brian, about being like, they did that really good. I hope they don't do this next week. And then they literally went
It's
and
the
did it
same
the next
shit.
week. So there's a chance.
Right. Well, to be the positive one here, like maybe that's not actually what happens like next week, right?
Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Come on, everybody.
We're back to talk Survivor 48. This is episode 7. Make sure you're liked and subscribed here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We have all of your Survivor coverage, all of your CBS reality coverage, whether it also be the Amazing Race or the one-off like the Love Boat. We got you covered. We did cover the Love Boat, the real Love Boat, Brian. I mentioned the real Love Boat, Brian, because I'm trying to just kill time here. I'm trying to kill time because I wished evil upon us, Brian. Wished evil upon us. I sat here last week yucking it up with Kyle. Survivor's great. Survivor's pretty cool, right? This is a pretty good episode. Maybe it wasn't that bad. They didn't make them all get split into two groups, and we all got a real tribal. And we all know you can roll the tape, but we all know where we ended up tonight, folks. We were in Splitsville again. We were drawing rocks. They should kick rocks. They should start kicking rocks, Brian, for picking this. But we had the split groups, guys. Two tribal councils. I don't need two tribal councils in a 90-minute episode. I don't need a double elimination to just get us into a jury member. Let the last tribal anyway, Brian, you go. I could just sit here and just whine.
I really wish Kyle was on tonight, and I always wish that Kyle was on, but like tonight more than ever, just because of what you said in the video in the top of the before you see anything here is and again, I don't want to be like just like a asshole and like think negatively, but like this show is so it's you can set your watch to the show. It's the same shit every single episode, every season since season 41, and I knew it was gonna be like this, and it is what it is, and there's I mean there's a lot of things that people I think complain about that and like I mean as much as Say was annoying, but at least like she was bringing some like villain vibes and energy and like I don't even like energy, but just the villain stuff, and I think that's what the
Yeah, you're
show
not
really
talking like aura, but like at
no
least
yeah
she said stuff that like make other people not
yeah
comfortable.
like why are people so obsessed with me like
They're not obsessed with you, but like you know that you're. But she knows what she's saying too.
no
She's
I know it just was
no, but
funny
like that's
it made
good,
me laugh.
right? Like I need I need some shit stirring. Now, you said this point when we were just talking like right before we like hopped in and we had a double elimination. So Say and Cedric. What did I say? First of all, Cedric, you got what you deserve, but I think
Yeah
you're a great guy. You seem like a really nice dude, but you're a dope.
yeah I'm shocked he made this far.
I need to find
Sorry I
the
do not feel
whiteboard still downstairs. I don't think I've erased the whiteboard since where showed him where his fatal flaw was in
written in
getting rid of his
blood.
best friend. Right now, he'd have numbers. Like he'd have no, like a number. Like that guy.
Yeah, that's what I just in like looking even just like why they split stuff is like just messes up. I want to see like alliances go and like you build these relationships and it's just like it's unfortunate that it's always the case. That's how it's going to come to like these episodes. Like oh kind of like oh they're talking about this great alliance and then like, it actually survived, which I'm kind of shocked by. Just holding back coughs. I'm really sorry that my face looks weird.
No, you're fine. But dude, it's the same thing like you're saying. The drama of the episode ended the second they showed me who the teams were.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like, well,
unfortunate.
I literally I mean, I wrote my notes. I was like, well, Say instant elimination. She was not going to win that challenge. And I was like, I guess Cedric's got a possible chance, but I don't think so of winning because that's a tough challenge to
Oh,
win.
winning the challenge?
Yeah, well, when you have it's a tough challenge when you're for a normal person to beat people who are in shape.
He lasted 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I know.
like he probably just looked and was like, "Oh God damn, these dudes are jacked." Like,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was very, very impressed with the dudes at the end. And I mean, even Ava was she lasted pretty long too. And I just like the dude's like smiling. I gotta find the picture of him like leaning back doing this. That's gonna
Yeah.
be the thumbnail.
I do want to give him props for not letting her win. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Like,
Joe?
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
salute, dude. I was waiting for him to go grab her thing. Like at the same time, like, do you know doing both? Because he
yeah,
was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
one-handed. Yeah,
I
I'm
was
really
like,
glad
Joe,
for him.
she's got an idol. She's straight, brother.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not anti-Abe at all. I just like she's good. Like, I thought, yeah. I mean, again, like if you're thinking strategically, like they had a shot to get her out. She didn't play her idol, right? She's a big player. They weren't gonna happen 'cause she had Joe there, so it was like it was not gonna happen. But I
Yeah, I would like to see it.
I just, Brian, shout out. We love other podcasters, even our commenters, the ones that tell us we're all negative. Most of you just probably left because you wanted to get rid of the neg. But like those of you that hang with us, the point being is that like I'm just gonna react to like what I'm thinking about, and I can't really think about like any of the conversations. I don't really give a shit about the peanut butter and jelly.
No, they
I'm
don't care about that.
just mad at equally mad at Survivor and mad at myself. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, what? It's like an abusive relationship and I expected something different. And I walked in, and I had a long day, Brian. It was not an easy day, and I looked at my phone and I went, all right, 7:57. I got to start Survivor right now because I got the baby, and like it's probably gonna interrupt me, so I got to make sure I'm on at top. And we got to like minute 13, Brian, and that's when they're talking about splitting the tribes, and I wanted to turn it off. It's like that. You can't be doing that to me, man. I got another hour.
Yeah, and I'll be here at the ultra negative person. Like we enough with the Mitch monologues. I mean, I'm sorry. It's I like the dude, but man, I just it was that was a rough first like 15 minutes.
And you know what they're doing, Brian.
Yeah, I know that I have nothing against him. It's all the show. The show is doing it for the emotional and like the oh look at this like we're giving this platform and I'm like it, I wouldn't know. It was bad. It was bad.
It's like when we talked to our buddy Harry from Million Dollar Secret, and it's like, yeah, Oprah and The Rock took care of Maui, but she got $35 million and her house is nowhere near, right? It's like it's not really. Is it really like a feel good moment if you literally force them into the stage and into the camera shot and say, do the feel good moment? Like
It just honestly made me think he was getting eliminated.
it to me seemed one of two things. It was elimination edit or a like this guy is going to be a player for a while. I think he's going to make it pretty far. I don't see him getting targeted.
Yeah, I mean he's good in the
He's
challenges and
good in the
like
challenges too. That's what I'm saying. Crazy.
like honestly, dude, he might have had like 25 minutes of like confessionals tonight.
He is a guy that legitimately like outside of like it's tough. It's just not it has to be it's not a physical game all the time. Like that guy, this guy can win for sure.
Yeah, I mean I think he's physical enough to slip by, especially if the Goliaths are going to go at it next week, like based on the trailer. Like if they're going for Joe, I'm fine with that. Like I'm fine with let's shake up some of these Captain Americas. Like as much as it was cool watching the like I'm gonna say it wasn't cool watching the challenge. We didn't need I didn't need to watch like them for 15, 20 minutes through the challenge. Just fast forward me to the end and we're good. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. Hopefully they don't split it. Like, let's go back to just having them one tribe.
It would have been an infinitely better episode to me, frankly, because then there would have been an actual discussion. Like, is it maybe Say and Cedric aren't even the targets if it's the full tribe. Maybe the
Right.
conversations evolve differently. But when you split them, you send one half of them off for a PB&J lunch and the other half to start scheming and be hungry and oh well, look how the dice rolled. I mean, like it's pretty obvious who our choices are here, guys. Like again, whatever. This is our weekly. This is almost like our like we come here for we're on
The AA meeting.
it's like our probation officer.
Yeah.
Like this is
They
my
need to upgrade from people. Those guys went like an hour. You need to upgrade that to something better than PB&J.
yeah, dude. That
Like almost, I would actually like it's like, hey, if you can make it longer, if you make this crazy number, you break the record, we'll throw in something cool, and then maybe that like incentivizes like, hey, maybe we want to keep some of these dudes around, get
one
better.
thing I will say about the PB&J though, we talk about this all the time. It's definitely probably least one of the least offensive nutrient filled things they'll get. Like I don't know, like their stomachs may not be mega destroyed versus like
Oh
when they
yeah, but like if I was
cheat
on the
day.
island, I don't eat. I'd be like, yo, you got to give me a jelly sandwich. Can't eat peanut butter and jelly.
Are you
Would they? Do you think they'd accommodate that?
what? I think you're allergic to peanut butter.
Do you think they'd make separate sandwiches for me? I don't think they would.
That would be a jerk move. Tell you that. I don't think they would either. Jeff's a jerk.
It's funny. He's a jerk about certain stuff and then like overly obnoxious about other stuff.
It's because
But
it's
but I wouldn't be mad at that if he's like, "Yo, these sandwiches are pre-made," huh?
it's Survivor.
Yeah.
That's it. That's his whole
That's
explanation.
and I would be like, I remember in the old days that stuff's happened where I can't eat that stuff, but like, just give me the jar, the empty
I
jar.
used to get so amped for Survivor episodes when I was a kid. Survivor
I
episodes
didn't watch
pop.
it as a kid, so
It was appointment. You couldn't miss a second television. And now I literally review reality TV podcasts for half my life, and I like want to avoid it like the plague. Again, thank God this Australian Survivor is going to come. It's like the only I need like a detox. Like I need a real detox of Survivor. But even that gotta be 12, 14 days a week.
I
Gotta
mean, I
watch
think the Survivor's going the challenge route for me. It needs to just do one a year, and I just think they can really
like The
revamp, think
Bachelor.
about things. Yeah, just like
How can you be
you
called The
don't need to
Bachelor when
saturate.
there's three of these in a year?
Yeah, it's oversaturation. Challenge is the worst offender of them all, though. That
I
should just
blame
as soon
Disney.
as it's over, the next one starts.
They're losers. Whatever. We're getting the hate out. We'll just get it all out.
Yeah, I didn't think I was that negative today.
No, I was worse than you. It's all
Yeah,
fine. It's all good. It's
rare.
sometimes
Like in the
I got to carry
clips.
the load, and I'll take the mantle. I wish Kyle was here.
We
Literally,
have him next week because we
oh.
need that. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but the best is that Kyle come back and it'll be some great episode next week.
I know, it probably would.
Don't even
He's
start,
like the
Kyle.
he's the rabbit's foot of Survivor at this point because he's petty probes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kyle Petty Perps. I love that. I love that. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We cover a lot of shows that we like as well. So if you're a CBS fan, obviously we mentioned The Amazing Race. If you're a Netflix fan, we cover a ton of Netflix shows, including Million Dollar Secret, the newest reality TV hit. We have so far, I think, four cast interviews that we've conducted, and a few more on the docket. We reviewed every
Mm.
episode, including our finale review that released right before or right after this video. So make sure you check out that playlist. Uh, but yeah, that's it. Can't stand you, Jeff. Peace.